I've begun really to shift more in terms of thinking about the person of Jesus. And again, this is going to be very theological, but I think what we get is actually a focus on Jesus as the one who saves people from their sins. And there are events, for sure, that are a part of how Jesus saves people from their sins. And each one of these events is worthy of reflection and thought. But I think ultimately the category of event is not big enough to hold all of this together conceptually or logically. The only thing big enough to hold these events together is the person of Jesus. So I would myself not want to talk about a single event. I would that is, cross, resurrection, and ascension. I would want to say, no, it's Jesus is the one who died, who rose, who ascended. And conceptually, these events make sense because they're held together by him. And then we can still go back and say, now, what do these various things, in terms of theological reflection and in terms of exegesis of, say, the New Testament, there are all kinds of questions that I think we could ask about what each one of these aspects of who Jesus is, of these events, might contribute to salvation. But I would still prefer at this point to talk more in terms of the incarnate Son, Jesus, and not, say, the Christ event, or certainly not the singular event of the crucifixion, as if that's the focal point.